wagon climbed up the steps of Mount Bonnell, went to Stubbs to raise some hell. Taking your baby down Lady Bird Trail, you ain't met my Boston yet. If you haven't boot scooted at Dodge Depot, or met Tammy, the best bartender you'll know, never had a margarita with Melvin at Matt's El Rancho, you ain't met my Boston yet. If you haven't stand up paddle with the you-know-who, watched an Austin sunset with all its hues, or been to Deep Eddy to have a few, you ain't met my Austin yet. If you haven't hit a ball at Butler Park, or heard ACL music way past dark, never felt the boom from Smoky deep in your heart, you ain't met my Austin yet.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent Match Madness Sweet 16. Oh my gosh, Shelly. There's some upsets. I had no idea.
Some major upsets. A lot of excitement.
A lot of excitement.
I just was asked, how are y'all doing this? It's like, do you agree with me, disagree? I'm like, no, there's math involved, you guys.
There's math.
So I want to tell you guys how we're doing it.
Yeah.
We selected the restaurants because we visit these restaurants. We know these restaurants. Next year, we have big plans. We're going to try out different restaurants, get some input. Definitely.
This was our first time. Our first time.
Yeah. We had to hey, here's 32. We'll go from there, and that's what we did. But since then, Jody and I rated them 1 to 5, and we explained how we rated them. And then we had Leticia on, and she did her rating.
Mm-hmm.
And then we took all of the brackets that were received, right, and we totaled those up. And that's how, and then there was some NIL money.
Yes.
Exchanged.
Yeah.
And
which is a lot of it's coming back to you guys because it's in the form of gift cards. Thank goodness.
Exactly. And so we're using that NIL money as gifts for our listeners. And so, and sports. I mean, this is how the world runs, you guys. Buy the damn win. Buy the damn win. I mean, this is a no-brainer. And you want to be the winner of the Adjacent Podcast March Austin Restaurant Madness? Give me a call. I'll tell you the dollar amount. I will tell you the dollar amount. This is not. We're not. There's no Oz behind the curtain.
Nope. No Oz behind the curtain. Behind the curtain.
There's no wizard. There's no old guy pretending he's the wizard.
Yes.
We're spelling it out for you guys. Give us it out.
All our restaurants, we tried to pick Austin original restaurants.
Yes.
We know we missed a million.
Yes.
Yesterday I had people stopping me like, why didn't you put this on? Why didn't you put this on? I was like, there's so many we could have chosen from. We had to whittle it down. We also wanted it to be something you could find almost in every part of Austin. So I know we didn't get as close to Pflugerville or Round Rock as we should have. I know we're working on it. This is a work in progress for sure.
It's a work in progress, and we're listening to you guys. That's why we put the wild card in. Put your wild card in. Give us recommendations. Leticia recommended the Greek Bar. I cannot wait to go.
I gotta go.
Joey added Sandy's and Golden Chick, which cracked me up.
I wasn't even thinking Sandy's. That is an Austin original for sure. Golden Chick is not an Austin original, but that's okay. I love Golden Chick too, especially sitting by Shelly's pool and everybody's just munching on some Golden Chick.
Agreed. Bartlett's got a bunch of shout outs, but we're going to have to wait until that one's down south. I duck 100% all day. 100%. We love all of those.
All day.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many great restaurants. It's really hard to pick. I'd love to see everybody's original bracket, what they would put on.
Oh, yeah. Fill out your bracket. That's a good idea. But
especially Kelly and Robert and Letty, because they're such foodies,
Yeah. Citizens got a shout out too. And so before we tell y'all the Sweet 16, I want to tell y'all who our top brackets are.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, who's winning in the bracket world?
Our number one bracket got 15 right.
Wow.
And it's Pablo, who works at Cruzteca.
There you go, Pablo. You know your restaurants.
Our foodie of the week, Leticia Marquez, came in second. I had it wrong. She came in second with 13.
Wow.
And then we had a tie for third place with Forrest and J-Bone.
And they did it. They did it at the field.
Yeah, they did it at the field. And then we had in fourth place, so we're not going to have a fifth place. We had I think a 6-way tie with Robert Kroll, Benita, Adrian, Nemish,
Wow.
Casey Reed,
Wow.
and Desi from Cruzteca.
Oh my gosh, Cruzteca is really representing.
Yeah, well, Adam just was like, come on, let's go. And so shout out to Adam. We're doing, if you're an adjacent connector or you are following us on Patreon, you get to put in a Sweet 16 bracket.
Yes, Sweet 16.
So, yeah, we'll have those printed up and we'll take those everywhere. If you're a participating restaurant, you get 4 free Sweet 16 brackets.
That's right.
So use them.
But if I was at a restaurant, Shelly, I would have a bunch at my counter with pens for my customers, and I would take pictures of them and send them your way. So we're giving you 4 free, but if you have patrons right there, patrons, not Patreons. If you have patrons right there, say, hey, will you fill this out for us? And give you guys work hard in those restaurants. You need you deserve all of the praise because you're doing great things for Austin. You're getting us out of our houses. You're getting us to connect with one another. You're serving us amazing food and drinks, and you're bringing communities together. So yeah, hell yeah. Copy them up. Pass them out. Have your grandkids fill them out. Have your nieces, nephews.
Agreed. And make sure, like, if you are at Yamas, and you're still in Sweet 16, go ahead and preload your bracket.
Absolutely.
Take yourself all the way to the finals and ask people to add themselves. Add the rest of the restaurants in. Hey, if you want to give us NIL money, I would recommend small amounts so that we can give it to multiple people and we get multiple people into your door. So give us like $10 gift cards so that we can give them to our listeners, and you get 10 new customers coming in, and
such a good idea.
They're going to spend more than $10. Y'all know how it works. That they're going to spend more than $10.
Absolutely. And it's a great way to get some new customers. So yeah, I agree. I mean, and we are all over the place. We see people all the time. And if you come up to us and you're like, hey, you're the adjacent girls, we may just hand you a gift card. You never know. We might we're like the Santa Claus of the.
Yeah, we're like Tom Hardy. All you have to say is, I love the journey. The journey. Let's get connected. Let's get adjacent.
Let's get adjacent. That's our
I love it. Let's get adjacent. Let's stay adjacent. Okay, well, let's dive into who is our Sweet 16. I'm very excited about it.
Absolutely. All right, let's start with the south of the river.
Okay, well, let's go back and forth.
Okay.
Top of the bracket was Cruzteca against Hecho in Mexico. And it was a tight competition, but Cruzteca took it out. They're moving on to Sweet 16.
Absolutely. All right, and on the north side, we had Uchi versus Jacoby's, and I love both of these places, but Jacoby's is in the Sweet 16. Way to go, Jacoby's.
I will say that is a bracket destroyer.
Yes.
Right there. That was
most people. Yeah. Good.
Matt's El Rancho versus La Posada. You guys,
Love
Stop,
both of
drop,
them.
and love both of them. Stop, drop, and roll. Go to La Posada. Go to all of these places.
Yes, go
They're
to all.
fantastic.
Absolutely.
Follow them on the socials. They're, La Posada on TikTok is very hilarious. Go check it out. But Matt's El Rancho is moving to a Sweet 16, and we all love Matt's El Rancho. We know that. We're we have Pete the Pistol, the mayor of Matt's, on the podcast next week. So I love Matt's.
And the hard thing is, for next week, Cruzteca will be going against Matt's, and I love both of those places.
I know. It's like torn between two lovers.
Absolutely.
And then like a pool. Okay.
All right. On for the north side, we had Better Half versus Paperboy. Again, incredible. And for our Sweet 16, it will be Better Half moving on, and it will be against Jacoby's and Better Half. Wow.
Yeah.
Stiff competition.
Stiff competition. The brunch game at both of those places is solid.
Incredible.
Next up for me is Cypress versus Evangeline, both very Louisiana-style restaurants.
Yes.
And moving to the Sweet 16 is Cypress Grill. Gary Reed's favorite.
Oh, man. Okay. This one was hard. This one was hard on the north side. We had Dirty Martin's versus Cisco's. Love both of those. They're an Austin staple. I think they've both been around for about 100 years. I know Dirty Martin's has. And the winner on this side is Dirty Martin's.
Woo! Way to go.
Way to go, Daniel.
Okay, very exciting. This was a big, if you love either one of these places, you're very passionate about it. Elizabeth Street and Perlas. And Perlas is moving to Sweet 16. Congratulations, Perlas.
So that's hard because who's going to be competing? Cypress Grill and Perlas for that side. Oy vey, that's a hard one.
Oy vey is right.
Okay, on my side, we had Yamas versus Hotfields, and the winner of this one was Yamas.
Oh my gosh. You guys stop and go Instagram follow Yamas right now.
So incredible.
So funny. They're having all their Greek videos. They have all these Greek videos where they're doing all the dances, waving the napkins, trashing the plates, having big parties. Somebody interviewed the owners and asked them dating questions, and it's hilarious. And I'm kind of glad we get to keep Hotfields to ourselves.
Okay, yes. So Yamas will be going against Dirty Martin's. Completely different. Completely different.
I love it. Okay, next up over on the south, no brainer for sure. Not shocked at all. Uchi versus Cafe Malta. I love Cafe Malta. You have to give it a try. It's fantastic. It's a little hidden treasure in South Austin. One of the strongest muscles situation in Austin, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It's in a strip mall, which is not everybody's favorite cup of tea, but when you walk through those doors, it's a game changer. Mm-hmm. So walk through the doors. Go, please try out Cafe.
A lot of great places are in strip malls. Don't look at El Dorado. Like look at. Look at Marye's. Look at. I'll almost dance alone, but yeah, Cypress Grill.
Well, Cafe Malta is behind like a Taco Bell, and
it's back there, but it's so good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Uchi is moving forward into the Sweet 16, but we have big hopes for Cafe Malta coming back next year.
Absolutely.
The owner, I know he would have leaned in with the NIL, but he's on a cruise.
For sure. On our side, we had Fonda San Miguel versus El Dorado. Are you ready for this one? El Dorado is moving on with the Sweet 16. I have to say, I love both of those places for very different reasons.
Yes.
But Fonda is a beautiful restaurant. It's an Austin must go to. It's an event. It's an experience. El Dorado's in a strip mall, and it is incredible. The food is fresh. It's a tiny little restaurant. I wish they would expand, but sometimes when you expand, you take kind of like a risk there. So also there's just this like a whole community that sits outside going, when is my golden ticket going to be called? So Dorado, way to go.
And El Dorado is hands down one of the more charitable restaurants in Austin. And I think their involvement with Awesome Pets Alive, CPAD, all the nonprofits, I just think people just have deep love for the owners, and it shows.
Yes.
They're in the Sweet 16. That's very exciting. That one shook me a little bit. I was like,
whoa.
And it was yesterday's votes that pushed it over.
Yes.
So good. I mean, that is a bracket buster right there. That is a bracket buster. Okay, well then we move down to Daymaker and Marye's or Mary's. We need to figure out the name for.
I call it Marye's.
Okay, Marye's. Me too. And Marye pulled it out. They're going into the Sweet 16. You got to go over and visit them on a Tuesday. I love this Tuesday thing.
Tuesday.
We've had Stuart and Julie on the podcast. It's linked in most of our posts.
And Ella.
And Alma, their daughter, and their son has played in our backyard.
We're kind of like a little partial to them.
We're very partial. And Carrie Keith helped with the decorations.
Oh my gosh! And Carrie Keith's daughter's my boss.
Sadie.
This might be our nepotism one right here.
This is our
nepotism. This is our nepo baby, but they earned it. They earned it.
Their food is fantastic.
It's so fresh. It's delicious. But not only that, it's so like neighborhood. They're like the mayors of Westlake. It's so.
They are, and we love. We are huge fans of Daymaker. No shade on Daymaker. I was a little shocked. Another bracket buster, but we're so thankful for it. Daymaker, you have to go. It's fun. It's Jack Allen's nepo baby, so it's going then. So yeah, I'm gonna try. It's lots of fun. Their wait staff, their bartenders, everybody is fantastic. We love them. We know they'll be back in the bracket next year. And we love you guys. don't kick us out. We love Daymaker.
Well, I have to say that's another two very different restaurants. Uchi versus Marye's. That are going against each other for the Elite Eight.
I know. Yeah.
All right. So on my side, we had Shoal Creek versus UpTown Sports Club. And I love both of these restaurants. They're both very unique, of course. Shoal Creek is definitely an Austin original. UpTown it's new to the game, kind of in comparison to Shoal Creek. But UpTown Sports is moving on to the Elite Eight. I'm sorry.
Yes. Sweet 16.
Well, right now they're in the Sweet 16. So they're against the Sweet 16. Hoping to beat El Dorado. That's going to be a hard one, I'm going to say. Well, mainly, I think the parking. But totally different restaurants.
Both very generous, very, I'm glad when our Franklins made it into the mix.
Yes.
We definitely didn't have a lot of barbecue in our
I don't think we had any.
I know.
It's so hard. Barbecue is so hard.
Well, I mean, I counted UpTown Sports as our barbecue.
But it doesn't count because it was like I wish it was good when it was cornered next to Shoal Creek because they're very similar.
And Jack Allen's sometimes has some barbecues. So we're gonna give that.
Okay. So on the south side again.
We have Bob's versus Jack Allen's. No brainer. Stole the show. Jack Allen's moving to the Sweet 16. We love it. We're huge fans. Leticia, definitely is a big fan of Jack Allen's. Across the board, Jack Allen's. Easy.
It's consistent. It's delicious. It has great restaurants. Jack Allen's is also very community-minded, giving.
Very.
business. They have multiple businesses in the Austin area. And whenever you go into any of their restaurants, you know you're going to get great food. They really invest in it. So Jack Allen's also they have pretty good parking.
Yeah, agree. Yeah, they know what's important.
And the atmosphere is great. The food is great. The service is great. The drinks are great. It's an all-round crowd pleaser. On my side, another bracket buster, new to the game, but we have Moderna versus Red Ash. And Moderna is moving on to the 16. Way to go, Moderna.
Moving on up.
I mean, that's awesome. I'm so happy for them. They're new to the game, but they have old spirit in there from the Spaghetti Warehouse owners, and I'm excited. And I love going in there, but I love Red Ash too. Red Ash, obviously, I think what it is it takes a bit to get in there, you know, but once you're in, you're like, oh my gosh. So I'm super excied for Moderna. All right, who do you have on your south side last?
Oh my gosh. Alma versus Habaneros. And, you know, Habaneros is a hidden treasure. If you take the time, you're going to love it. If you've been to Habaneros and it was between Habaneros and Alma, you chose Habaneros, period.
Yeah.
But a lot of our friends have not had the great pleasure of going to Habaneros. And we're kind of grateful that we get to put that in the back pocket and keep it back over there in the back pocket. So El Alma is moving to a Sweet 16, and we love El Alma, and they showed up with some NIL money, and we're very thankful for it. Coming to you.
Yeah, we got some gift cards coming y'all's way. All right, so that brings you have Jack Allen's versus El Alma and yours. That's stiff competition because both of those have very loyal followers.
Agreed.
I love both of them. That's a hard one for me to pick for sure. And on my side, we had Epicuri and Bureau de Poste. Both of those are French style restaurants. Epicuri is over in my neck of the woods, in my neighborhood. Love it. Love the wait staff. Emma, one of the bartenders there, one of the best bartenders in Austin. Love her dearly. And then Bureau de Poste is part of the Tiny Grocer, and we did an amazing interview with Steph, who owns the Tiny Grocer and the Bureau de Poste. I need to go back. Our group moving forward is the Bureau de Poste. I'm so excited for them. I want to go and sit in their new patio area. I know they put some booths in, and it looks great. I've been totally watching them on the TikToks. I'm not surprised. So I'm excited they will be competing against Moderna. Oh, that's going to be tough. These are two tough restaurants, but wow. And we're seeing great things from Tiny Grocer. They are hitting their stride. They're in finals. So we will be whittling this down next week to the Elite 8. Super excited about that. But right now, let's go to the South bracket again. Shelly, one more time.
We have Cruzteca versus Mato Rancho, Cypress versus Perlas, Uchi versus Marye, Jack Allen's versus El Alma. What do you have up north?
Jacoby's versus Better Half, Dirty Martin's versus Yamas, Dorado versus UpTown Sports Club, Moderna versus Bureau de Poste. I am super excited. Boy.
Yes. And where can you vote? Because if you didn't have a bracket, there are three opportunities to get back into the game.
Okay, so if you just at the notes, you can go into our adjacent connectors and join there. Join our Patreon. We really want to build up our Patreon numbers, or you can do a $20 buy-in. So anybody is up, we will be accepting these for another week. Then we will give you the results after that for the Elite 8.
And all brackets are due by Friday at 4 p.m. We're not going to do an extension.
No extensions.
And get your brackets in. Go try out these wonderful restaurants. Try out all 32 of them. They're fantastic. And keep sending us messages like, hey, you need to add this restaurant. Jody and I love to try out restaurants. Our requirements are locally owned and in the city of Boston.
So some people said, hey, couldn't get into the bracket. Okay, let me give you, a little, a modification hint. You can just look at the bracket on our adjacent connectors, write down your information of who is proceeding. So Cruzteca versus Matt's, pick one of them, Cypress Grill versus Perlas, so forth. And then you can keep it going into the elite, go to the Elite 8 and then the Final 4. And then you have your last 2 going for it. And then go ahead and pick out that final restaurant that you think is going to win. And just write it on paper, send a picture, put your name on it. Put your name on it so we know who to give credit to. Okay.
And also, always, anything regarding the podcast, if you have a problem, if you have a concern, if you have a question, text me, call me. My number's everywhere, 512-517-4532. Do not hesitate to message me. I sent plenty of brackets to people. Don't hesitate to do it.
Yeah.
If you have a big group that wants to participate, let us know. We'll print them and drop them off.
Yeah.
This is the last chance to get into the bracket. So, Sweet 16, you snooze, you lose. Winner gets $200 gift card to the winning restaurant.
Yeah, super exciting.
Yeah. And so, very fun. Congratulations to our top brackets. Don't worry, y'all are still priority. And if something adjusts in the Sweet 16, y'all still have your numbers, so don't worry about it. Y'all will still be y'all are hard to beat.
Yeah.
And so but here's an opportunity to get other people on the game, and you're welcome to change your bracket as well.
Absolutely. Update your bracket. Why not? Yeah. Super fun. Guys, thank you for listening. And when I went out to the baseball field, people were super excited about it. They had lots of suggestions, which I love, because I'm like, we are new to this. This is super fun for us, but we're definitely like learning as we go. Shelly is working so hard on all of this and everything because she's such a hard worker. And I want to thank you, Shelly, for always giving 110%. You are incredible.
Well, I love you. I love you so much. And thank you for all the great ideas. I think this is so much fun.
I think it's so funny. I'll be like, you know what? We should swim the, we should climb Mount Everest, for a Jason. And you're like, yeah, let's do it. And then you're the one doing it.
You're like going high in the bushes.
I know. I'm definitely a brainstormer and I don't follow through. But Shelly is the Virgo to my Pisces, and she follows the fuck through on this.
I follow through the systems. Like, I had to research, how do you run a bracket? Like, what did I scout? Not run a bracket. What do I need to do? How do I add this in? Hey, one more thing I need to tell you guys. We have foodies lined up for judges each week, but we have one more spot. If you want to be one of the foodies, Cheryl, since you have so many damn opinions about the friggin' bracket,
I love it. I love all the opinions. I love it.
Come be a judge. We'd love for you to be a judge. Anybody else wants to be a judge, you guys please follow Patreon. We're putting so much extra stuff over there. It's hilarious. You don't want to miss a thing. Lots of good stuff. If you need a link to it, call me. Okay, Texas.
Yeehaw!